Hello and welcome to High Caliber TV, your source for figure and model updates every Wednesday and Friday. So today on the Workbench I'm just going to do a really quick sort of public service announcement about flesh tones. As you know, if you've seen the recent videos, I've been frustrated with wet blending, and my attempts at scratching together a wet blending technique for facial tones has proven problematic, and it's been a bit more of a hindrance than anything. So I've gone back to airbrushing the flesh on, and for the bar gunner it worked out better than I could have hoped, so I'm trying it out on 35th scale stuff, and so far so good. So this is the 35th scale OIF Tank Crew number 1 from Alpine. This is the head I'm using, and as you can see, this is the base coat for the flesh. Now the base coat is a mix that I'm going to be showing you, and I wanted to put this video up just to show that you don't have to be frustrated with flesh tones. The people I've talked to, a lot of tank modelers, they tell me that they have problems finding an appropriate mix for flesh, and they are just frustrated with it. And I'm here to say that you don't need to be frustrated. I'm going to show you a couple of really simple colors that you can mix to get this base color. So let's get started. The main colors are Vallejo Model Air, 31 Middlestone, 80 Rust, and 75 Sand. There you go. There's your flesh tone. You mix one of these, two of these, and enough of this to then get to an appropriate base color. Now the base color, as you just saw, is the initial coat that you put on. You put that on, and then from there you add your shadows and your highlights. So obviously the great thing about using these three basic colors is that you take this, and then you add this, and then you add a greater number of the dark, a bit of this, and probably none of this to create your shadows, and you play with it, and you fire that up at the target. And then you do the reciprocal of that for the highlights. More of this and this, almost none of this. For the highlights, you shoot that down at the target. Ethereal, blah, blah, blah. I've gone over that for airbrushing. So you take that, and then with that technique, you can play with it and get the proper shadows and highlights that you're really looking for. And with the airbrush, it does most of the work for you, which I love. So there you go. I chose these three colors, and I wanted to mention this because a lot of people or companies release painting kits for flesh colors specifically, and I just wanted to show you that you can take colors. These are pretty general colors that everyone's probably going to have in their inventory already, and while I still use Citadel and Life Color flesh tones just to be simple about it, I think that being able to mix your own is always a good skill to have. So thanks very much for watching. Follow us on Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter. Check us out at highcaliberminiatures.com. We're an online hobby shop. Let me know what you think. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.